Are you making any common mistakes that are wasting your travel points? The truth is, most beginners do, and it's costing them hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. In this video, we'll cover the rookie mistakes that almost every beginner traveler makes, why these mistakes are wasting your points and your money, and most importantly, how to avoid them so you can travel smarter, cheaper, and with way better results. Stick with me because once you see these, you'll never look at your points or your trips the same way again. So let's jump right in, starting with the number one way beginners waste their points. Did you know the fastest way beginners waste their points is by redeeming them for cashback or gift cards? It sounds harmless, but it's one of the fastest ways to waste your points. And here's why. When you cash out, your points are usually worth 1 cent each. So 50,000 points turns into just $500. Now, compare that to using those same 50,000 points for travel. That could easily cover a round-trip flight to Europe worth $2,000 or more. In some cases, it could even get you into a business class seat worth $5,000. See the difference? Same points, completely different value. So here's the fix. Stop cashing out your points. Instead, use them for flights and hotels through transfer partners. That's where you unlock the real value, sometimes 10 to 20 times more than cash back. And that's just the start. Here's another rookie mistake that can cost you even more. Have you ever picked the exact city and dates you want, only to find flights and hotels are way more expensive than you expected? That's not bad luck, it's a trap that costs travelers big time. When you lock yourself into a destination and specific dates first, airlines and hotels know you're trapped, and that means you're gonna overpay in both cash and points. For example, flying to Paris in June might cost double the points of flying to Madrid in May. Just by shifting where or when you travel, you could save tens or even hundreds of thousands of points. The fix? Flip the process. Don't decide on the destination first. Let the best deals and point redemptions guide where and when you go. That flexibility is what turns average redemptions into amazing ones. I actually did a full video on why this one mistake alone cost travelers thousands. I'll link it in the description if you want to dive deeper. If that one stung a little, wait until you see this next one. This one surprises people. Booking through the wrong site can cost you the best flights and hotels. Here's the problem. Third-party sites and even some bank or credit card portals limit your options. You might think you're getting a great deal, but in reality, you're blocked from booking premium cabins or you're paying way more points than you should. For example, that deal you see on Expedia might stop you from grabbing a lie-flat business class seat you could have booked through a transfer partner. The fix? Book directly with airlines or hotels through transfer programs. It gives you better redemption rates and access to the seats and rooms that portals often hide. Okay, this one really catches beginners off guard. Most beginners grab the wrong credit cards and it costs them flexibility. The mistake is opening airline or hotel cards too early or chasing random sign-up bonuses without a strategy. What happens? You end up with points that are stuck in one program and not nearly enough flexibility. For example, if you open a Delta card first, you're locked into Delta flights. But if you start with a Chase Sapphire card, those same points can be used with dozens of partners across airlines and hotels. The fix? Build your foundation with flexible points cards first, like Chase, Amex, or Capital One. Then, once you've got the basics, you can add co-branded cards for extra perks. And if you're not sure which cards actually build a strong foundation, I've got a video breaking down the 3 that will set you up for success, which I'll link in the description as well. Halfway through, and this next one might sound familiar. This slip-up traps a lot of beginners, putting all their points in just one airline or hotel. That leaves you boxed in with fewer choices and usually worse value. For example, 60,000 United miles might barely cover a domestic ticket, while 60,000 Chase points transferred to the right partner could take you round trip to Asia. The fix? Build on flexible currencies first, like Chase, Amex, Capital One, Citi. Flexibility equals options and options equals value. Let's keep going because this mistake is one almost everyone makes. Even if you've got the right points, here's the danger. Letting them just sit there. It feels like saving, but it's actually costing you. Points lose value over time and some even expire. That dream redemption for 60,000 points today might jump to 80,000 or more tomorrow. The fix? Don't hoard. Use your points every year or two so they work for you before they devalue. And finally, mistake number 7, the one that quietly drains your wallet trip after trip. Imagine thinking you got a free trip, then dropping hundreds on fees that could have been avoided. That's money out of your pocket and completely avoidable. Things like foreign transaction fees, baggage fees, or not hitting minimum spend strategically eat away at your savings fast. For example, a $95 annual fee card with no perks. plus $30 per bag can cost you hundreds of dollars every trip. The fix? Use cards with no foreign transaction fees. Take advantage of perks like free checked bags, and be intentional with your spending so you meet minimums without wasting money. So those are the 7 rookie mistakes that waste points and money. The good news? Once you know how to avoid them, every trip gets cheaper and your points stretch way further. If you found this helpful, hit the like button so more travelers can see it, and subscribe for more ways to travel smarter without spending more. And don't stop here. If you want to go deeper into building the right credit card strategy, check out my video on why cashback cards are killing your travel potential and the 3 cards that will actually set you up for success. Or if you're tired of overpaying because you lock in destinations too early, watch my breakdown on why that one decision costs travelers more than anything else. Both videos pair perfectly with what we just covered, and they'll show up right here on screen.